to you. I like that Wynton Marsalis. That was great.
The best.
A lot of music and just amazing to watch him do that.
Incredible sound.
Hey, film actress during her 20s. Our next guest was Star Wars Princess Leia. Since then, she has gone on to become a novelist and one of Hollywood's leading screenwriters. This, by the way, is her third novel. It's entitled Delusions of Grandma. Folks, do me a favor. Please welcome Carrie Fisher. Oh, Carrie. How you doing?
I get very nervous. I was hiding under the sink upstairs.
No, there's nothing. Why are you nervous? Are you just nervous? Are you worried about me? Are you worried about the show? Are you worried about the audience?
It's a low dignity quotient that I'm worried about for myself.
Well, then I have a feeling you'll probably be very good. Because I think that's wise. I think people who feel that way, always questioning, always doubting themselves, always do much better than people who come out here, well, like Koppel, for example.
Well, he's been reassuring me, good. So he has some credibility, yes?
You know, yes, he does. I'm very impressed by this. Of course, you wrote one book, and everybody said, oh, great, she wrote a book. And then you wrote another book, and now you have your third book, and they all sell. They're all bestsellers. And I am very impressed with this, and I think you have every reason to be very proud of yourself.
Well, I'm not really good at that.
Yeah, well, I understand.
But thank you.
But you started as an actress, but did you know before that you could write books, that you could write anything?
I knew I could write something. I could write strange postcards from Europe, and I could write just really embarrassing journal stuff that I know I will probably get killed in an elevator accident, and my mother will publish this stuff. And I'll be incredibly... That, again, is the dignity thing.
But it's very hard work, isn't it?
It's very hard work, and this one in particular.
Because every morning you have to get up, you sit down, and you just write until you collapse. And you have to do
that's
that
what I do every day, just till I fall apart.
Let's talk about this book. This is, and these are semi-autobiographical, aren't they?
They're all absolutely factual.
Yeah.
No, the only reason that I do not write nonfiction is I have no memory, and I don't like to put those pictures in. And that really is it.
And it's Delusions of Grandma. Now, is this, you must have a grandmother. You have a grandma?
I have a very loud, very bossy grandmother who likes me to pretend that she is senile in public.
Well, that's odd.
No, not if you know the rest of my family. It's not odd at all. She's the only non-famous person in my family, pretty much. And she likes to... I offered to take her anywhere in the world. The only place she wanted to go was Disney World. And she wanted to go there and have us pretend that she was senile, drunk, crazy, and deaf. In front of a lot of other people. So that we would say, you awful, stupid, silly woman, I am never taking you out again. And she's this wizened creature in a wheelchair, thrilled.
And this is purely a recreational pursuit.
She insists on me doing this, so that people think I'm this awful creature at Disney World because I'm screaming at this little woman in a wheelchair and saying, why can't we put her on the Matterhorn? What do you mean heart condition? What would happen? What's the worst thing that could happen? Let's see. Star Tours, nothing big. They just sits in a thing and goes. So let's put her in.
How old is Grandma?
Grandma's 82.
Well, I would guess that this is very entertaining.
She had the best time and then insisted that I take her to Euro Disney, and I was pregnant and I couldn't abuse her enough. Yeah. And it was a disappointment. She's, all I ask is that it'll be just as much fun as the Disney World thing. And I wasn't up to it.
Grandma is wacky.
She's a wacky broad.
Well, that's all right. That's all right.
A pregnant woman abusing a really old woman at Euro Disney. The Parisians would have loved that. Yes. You know how they love us Americans anyway. Yeah.
Now, when you write about folks in this, and they're based on actual people that you know.
You're in this.
Yeah, and I understand I'm in here twice.
Nude. Yeah, that's why I don't do nonfiction, because I can just write you nude and it's not as embarrassing.
Well, tell me.
No. I meant that. No. Here's what I dreamt that you were married with 4 children, and it was the most demoralizing dream that I ever had in my life. Because if you could do that, I knew my life was a failure. And so.
But you see, I wish I had 4 children. I wish I had a big, huge, happy family, because that would be great.
And we could go to the circus tonight with my grandmother.
Not a chance.
Pretend she was senile.
I don't see that happening. No.
You would.
But when you mention other people in here, do they know you're writing about them?
Yeah, sometimes. Very rarely do I do jobs on people, but occasionally I've worked with producers, and I use the term loosely.
Yes.
And I've done jobs on them. And one guy I've actually heard go around saying, you know, the idiot on the set, that was me.
Very happy with himself.
Very, very pleased, yeah.
And had no idea that it wasn't kind of a flattering...
He was just pleased that he was in a book. And,
Yeah.
and another one, I was concerned that he would be concerned about his portrait, and so we read his part out loud, which was a big, long drug narrative, and he was very pleased and was sorry it was cut out of the movie. So what can you do?
What can you do? It's Delusions of Grandma. When was this published? Is it out now?
No.
No, and I hope it does well for you.
Thanks.
All right, we need to pause here once again. We'll be right back with Carrie Fisher, folks. Come on back. Okay, hi, folks. Carrie, thank you very much.
Oh, thank
it was a
you.
pleasure. Good luck with the book, and my best to Grandma.
And good luck with this.
Thank you. You know Mr. Koppel, don't you?
Carrie?
He has his
It's a
own show at
pleasure. You
ABC.
did beautifully. How are you?
My thanks also to Wynton Marsalis and, of course, Ted Koppel tomorrow, Andy McDowell, Rich Hall, and Matt Kramer. All right, Ted, I'll just follow you. Go. Good night, everybody.
Other shows
All right.
They send cards.
All right, now, don't, wait a minute.
Worldwide Pants.